Hi, welcome to another live section. If you're seeing me for the first time, I'm KC. I do inspirational lessons and I also speak about my weight loss journey. So welcome. When you come on in, please remember to double tap the screen to like the live. Double tap to like the live. One moment. Let me get up. Come on in and say hello. Say hello. Oh my goodness, if you're feeling the heat is heating here. Let me put the front some more onto me. I'm feeling it. Oh yeah. IVC, are you hearing the fan in the background? Let me know so I can turn it down. Thank you for the thumbs up. They say the place hot for till it is so hot. So hot. Let me know if you're hearing the fan in the background. So I hear it, but it's not disturbing me. Okay, and it's not too loud then. Okay, lovely. So I'm just here waiting on the others to come. I know that I have not been doing any videos. Instead, I've been doing impromptu lives since I am on vacation. So no, nothing to really speak about regarding the lessons tonight, but definitely we will speak about other stuff. Alright, so if you're seeing me for the first time, I walk away from my phone. I know it sounds extra loud. Oh, it my own turn it down a bit. Okay. First, I put it on somewhere. You're hearing it? Let me know if you're hearing it. VC. Are you hearing it still? Please remember to double tap the screen to like the live. Double tap. The heat is on. If you're seeing me for the first time, I'm KC. I do. You're still hearing it? Is it loud? Still loud? It sounds like rain though. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So if I do one, yeah, perhaps this one, but the mosquitoes, I hope the mosquitoes they don't bother me too much. Here, put it further. I did. Ren, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you. If you're seeing me for the first time, I'm KC. I do inspirational lessons and I also speak about my weight loss journey. I was sharing earlier that usually I do speak about the lessons that I would have shared during the week. But since I'm on vacation leave, I am doing impromptu live, which some of you would have seen during the course of this week. So we'll talk about other things within the hour or two. Alright, so seeing me for the first time, I am hosting from the island of Jamaica. I don't know if anyone here know of Jamaica. Have you ever been to Jamaica? And you can also let me know where you are joining me from. Please remember to double tap the screen to like the live. Double tap to like the live. Chin Bacon, thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate your presence. I am doing well. I am doing well, giving God thanks. It is very hot here, but I thank God for the heat. Because some persons, they would love to get some heat and it's not possible for them. It's hot, but I'm fine. You're from St. Elizabeth. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, they are jammed down. Okay, nice. How is it? I have a friend that is in St. Elizabeth now. St. Elizabeth is usually cool and Mandeville. And she was saying, boy, up here hot. It seems as if everywhere hot. And they don't have any water at the pipe. They have to use tank. So I can just imagine so many things to give God thanks for, because, yeah, the time is hot, but at least we have water at the pipe. We can go under and shower and, just stand up and get cool down. But, yeah, it is good. Good to have you, Chin. Good to have you. No, sir, St. Elizabeth. It is hot, yeah. St. Elizabeth, and yeah, I can imagine, because I saw she was expressing that it is so hot there. For persons who are joining the live, please remember to double tap the screen to like the live. Just tap it twice. It is very free. Free like salvation. It doesn't take anything to just double tap to like the live. Thank you. Alright, so the heat. The heat. I know, Sean. How are you? What time is it there? We know we're 9 hours apart, Well, I can calculate that. But thank you. Thank you. How are you? I'm talking about the heat here. Boy, the heat turn up down here. I don't know how it is in Uganda. I know the other day someone from Nigeria was telling me that it is cold there, and me kind of taken aback, but I know also that it is possible, because some parts of Australia, they are experiencing winter at this time. So yeah, Chin, I am doing good. I am doing good. I am doing well. I'm doing well, as I said, even though the heat is on and you can get miserable and frustrated at times. I try my very best to just be positive, do the things that can help me through the heat. At one point we were having water lock off here, so that was another thing I was as well, a frustration. But in it all, I just have to look on the positive, because though we have water lock off, I still have water catch up and all of that. And now we have running water at the pipe. It's still hot, but I'm able to utilize the running water to help me to cool down. I also have trees in the yard, so I open up the windows. I have chairs outside, so I can go and sit down and get the fresh air, right? So many things. I have to give God thanks. And it is just a season. Sometimes we have the heat, the dry season. Sometimes we have the wet season, the rainy season gonna come. And in other parts of the world, they have 4 seasons. This is just their season. Come, they're going to have fall, they're going to have winter, and they're going to miss summer. Yeah. So we just give thanks for what we have, and just enjoy to the best of our ability. Yeah. Just woke up. Yeah, I know it will be that time. But thank you so much, Notion, for stopping by. I really appreciate you coming on here. How was your week? I saw you would have seen some of my week. I had a good week. But before I go, how are you guys doing in the chat? How Uno doing? In Jamaica we say wagwan. meaning how are you? So now but tell me what I go on, we don't know. Alright? I tell you what go on with me already with the heat and all of that. I soon telling her about the week, but I want to hear about phone week, what go on in, you know, persons who are learning the language when they say that you just sound wagwan, you know that they're not really, but they're trying. So may I ask you know wagwan. It's been a good week, I must say, for persons who are here who have not yet double tapped the screen to like the live. Please remember to double tap to like the live. Thank you so much. I'm good taking my braids out. Okay. Yes, and that again, like that can let you feel a little bit like hotter, the braids. But yeah, we say I feel your pain with that. But yeah, I guess the other style will be better to understand. And when you take it out, you'll feel a little bit cooler too. Anyone celebrating any anniversary or celebrated any anniversary, any birthday, anything? As for me and my braids, I think that when it's getting a little bit older, VC, I like it more. So you see, it's here for a little while. I like it. I'm loving it more now. So I don't think I'm going to take it out for now. I'm going to allow it to grow up my hair more because as you know that I am trying to go back natural. So this is a good way so I can just release these and wash and redo. Yeah, so any sauce, any birthday celebration, any anniversary celebration. When you don't know say my birthday I come up already, I'm gonna go up on a date. Like to them I get a phone call and the person say, you know say, I know this restaurant is serving nice food, you know, the ambience is nice and all of that, and I say, oh, you're, no. One day, you know, some persons they love company, like they love to experience those things with other persons. So the person was saying to me that I know this restaurant in Portmore and the ambience is nice and the food is great. So when can we go? In my mind, I say, really? I don't really know when. But my birthday is coming up and she, yes, I'm going to save the date. So as is, yes, I saved the date for my birthday dinner. So anything new for you guys here in the chat, any birthday, any anniversary. These are the things we should enjoy in life. You know, we can't enjoy vanity, but we're going dead left vanity. We just have to get experience with our loved ones, family and friends, eat and be merry. That's all we can do. We go out there, we buy things, we do invest things and all. Yes, it's good to leave inheritance for your generation, your kids, and you know, but at the end of the day, sometimes they do all of that and they don't even appreciate it. What you can account of or account for is what you do now in real time. And as for me in real time, I am impacting lives. I'm making memories and I'm being merry. In all situations, me I go eat and be merry. Yeah? Do a little bit of everything. Nibble, dibble, nibble and dibble as I go. Yeah. So that's exactly what I am doing. Me can't only account for what I know of. Me can't account for saving up and when me die what's gonna happen. No. Must can breathe a little. I enjoy the fruits of my labor a little. Yeah? Who agrees? Say yes. Agree in enjoying the fruits of your labor? What are some of the things you do to enjoy the fruits of your labor? Anything you guys do to enjoy the fruits of your labor? And if you have not yet considered doing that, it is something to really think about doing. So you travel and eat, yeah. Eat up good food, yeah. That's it. The wise man Solomon, that's all. That's what he said. Eat, spend time with friends and family. Yeah, definitely. Enjoying the fruits of your labor, that is very important. And you work for it. So I believe say you deserve to enjoy it. I strongly believe that. So yeah, enjoying it. And sometimes too people may think say if you have big things or earn big money if you enjoy the fruits of your labor. You don't have to earn big money or do big things. Sometimes there's some little things you can do. Go to the beach, you want to eat by the beach side, you want to spend time like do a bonfire, you want to go on a trip. You know, some of the things them you may not be able to do it at once, but you can plan to do it. And these are the things like I started doing, just plan to do things. I believe, and I don't believe, for my 40th birthday, I want to do a cruise. So either me do a cruise, putting it out there in Jesus' name, if it is His will, it will happen. Either I do a cruise, by then I should be there. So the cruise, or I go to Europe. So Europe it is. You'll be seeing me in Paris. Yeah. And that one is very possible. For me to go to Paris, it is very possible. Yeah. So that's my treat for myself. And as we say, you plan for these things. So I have to now come up with how I am going to go about doing that. But yeah, that is something that I really, really want to experience. Yeah, so how how about you? I see VC mentioned that she enjoy the fruit of her labor by eating and traveling. Oh, and spending time with family and friends. How else? Anyone else want to share how they enjoy the fruits of their labor? Anyone else want to share that? As I said, this evening is one of those evenings as well where I speak just as how I would do my impromptu lives. I don't have anything to go from, but just to speak based on what comes to my mind. So you want support and you don't want to give back support. Why? Freestyle. Who is freestyle? Freestyle, are you speaking about me that I want to support and I don't want to give back support? Are you a YouTuber? Are you saying that about me, or are you saying that just generally? Yes, I want to. You want support and you don't want to give. Oh, you're speaking about me. It's the first time I'm seeing you here, so I'm a little bit, you know, unaware as to why that statement was said. But anyways, you can expound. Have you supported me and I did not support you? I'm not sure. As I said, it's the first time I'm seeing you here. So, but good to have you here though. Good to have you. Good to have you. So anyone else, how do you spend your time? You visit. I visit a lot of people and you don't return back the love. Alright, that's a topic that I can speak about. I am not, as I said, it's the first time that I'm seeing you here. It must be that, well, you came here because you came to my channel. But as it relates to YouTube, this is something that I would have spoke about some time ago. I take a while to, right, so let me, right. So, YouTube, it can be so overwhelming. It is something that I said a lot of times that persons have different reality. There are times when you may see persons more often than others because, yeah, some persons work, they have 3, 4 jobs, they have their life to take care of. While some persons are retired, they can sit and do a lot of interaction. Some persons work from home and some persons do not work. Some persons channel is different. Some persons have 100, some have 50, some have 1,000. It's impossible. It's impossible. You guys have to remember, because people are giving. Yeah, it's impossible for persons with 500 and 1,000 and 2,000, 10,000 to reach out to all the persons on their platform. So if it is that you have supported, came to my channel, watch a video, because what I normally do with persons who support me is to ask them when they watch the video to leave a comment, and I will get back by seeing the comment. I just click, it's easy to click on the person's interact name and interact with them. So yes, yes, you have to remember, you have to have a book. Right, that is it too. I do that at times, I do that. But I'm also saying, for the persons who are coming in to support, it goes both ways, because if you didn't say something, it's the first time I am seeing you on my live, and this is what you are bringing up to me now. So I am saying to you that if you came on one of my video and say, hey, I'm here to support, and leave a comment, I could have, come back to you, or I would have come back to you, because persons who came and comment, I go back to their channel and watch their videos. But to be honest, perhaps you're not a frequent supporter, I would have noticed the name. So since it is something that, you mention here, I will see what your channel is about. Not saying it's a bad way, not saying. Okay, I understand, but it must be something that has offended you for you to speak about it like that. Yeah. But as I said before, persons' realities are different. And the way I, KC, can support may not be the way you, Freestyle, can support. And that is something I have to get here mentally. Not everybody who I support will come back to me, and that's okay, because there are other persons who are going to see me along the way, and they will support me. It's just the saying that, and it is nothing. I don't think that anyone is doing well maliciously. I can speak about myself. I do not do anything malicious to anyone. The reality of life sometimes find you in spaces that you really, really can't do much in. So that is it. And if it is that, you are out there supporting, this is a strategy that you can use as well when you go to person's channel, to put in the comment section that what you're about, you're here, let's connect, and they will, and I will definitely come back to your channel. But for you to say it like that, like you are constant supporter of my channel, and I am not doing it back to you, it really speaks value. And if it is that you were, I would have known the name, unless you are writing under another name. But if it is that you were, the name would have, popped. But I see a lot of YouTubers do it by not supporting. Okay, but if it is that is something freestyle, that's what I'm saying. YouTube, it is not as all persons may see it. Yes, it looks easy when you do your videos and all of that. And even to come on to do your live, it's not easy, because it is out of some person's comfort zone. But you have to do it for different reasons, for engagement, to build your watch hour, to, as I said, to having a schedule, maintaining that engagement and all. And you just have to have the mental fortitude here, because as I said, people, just like with life, the people who you bless may not be the persons who are coming back to bless you. So you can't be doing things and expecting the same thing in return. You're going to be depressed. You do things from a good place. The center of your heart should be pure. So if you're doing it purely, just do it and leave it alone. Whatever is for you will come to you in the right time. And sometimes as we're looking out of our lenses to say that, oh, I did this for Tim and Tim didn't do this for me. Maybe Tim doing so many other things, who to tell that Tim don't have family issues, or Tim has medical issues or financial issues and stuff. The time when you went, Tim may not be able at that time, and then when the time him come back, he don't remember that he did it. So we have to exercise grace along the way, because what you're thinking may not be the reality of the other person. So just saying that to say, though, freestyle, um I was getting a lot and almost overwhelmed for me, so I try to post once people comment. I visit before and reply to comments. Mind you, it takes me a while, but definitely go to check them out. Okay, yes, yes, VC, because you would have had a lot of other stuff to do, but that's what I'm saying. When you comment, it helps that you come to the person. How the person going to know that you come to them if you don't say anything? Yeah. And sometimes too, when I go through my thing there, my the YouTube studio, persons will come in and click the thumbs up on the art. And sometimes when me go in, like, me see the same thing, like me I said, didn't I comment on this before? So I wonder what's happening. Like, is it that it may look a little way that a rude person's comment or you're not? But sometimes I'm doing it, and then when I go back again, I'm seeing that I did not do it. So I don't know, all these factors have to be put in place when you're here. And I know sometimes when I'm just starting out, people come on, they subscribe, unsubscribe. Yeah, you have to understand that's a part of it. Sometimes they didn't even do it is YouTube unsubscribing. So without knowledge and understanding about something, it is unfair to pass judgment. Yes, unfair to pass judgment to others. You are right, host, but I am taking about the real people that support. Talking about real people who support you. Okay. Yeah. I have a full-time job that has me extremely busy. I rest on Saturday and try to keep up as best as possible. If I don't do this, I am off. Yeah, you are of no use to yourself. I thank you, I gamer. And yeah, I understand, but freestyle, as I said, it's just a reality. It's just a reality, and you have to have the mental fortitude to drive you crazy. I understand what you're saying, the real people that support you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, and I will know the persons. I know the real persons who support me. Like, I know them because they're on my channel quite often. So hence why I said that this name, when you message me, I said that this doesn't really look familiar if it is that you support. And I'm not saying that you don't support, but if you support, you have to make the person aware that you support. So just leave a comment when you watch the video. Let the person know. If you see that them not come back, you can still say hello, how are you, da. Because as Mrs. people going through so much, it will not. Yeah, people going through so much, so much in this world. If you only know. That's why sometimes I believe that my channel does a lot, because people look out for those inspiration daily. People look out for this live as well on a weekly basis. And I can't say that I don't have an impact, because I would have experienced it with other persons. Sometimes you're feeling very low, and when you go on someone's channel and they're speaking on their live about a topic and stuff, it would have inspired you, encouraged you to think about your situation differently. So we all have a space in this space, yeah? So we here thinking about, you know, the persons, as I said, the person who you support may not be the person who is here to supporting you back. Big up yourself, Juba. Hey, how are you? How are you doing, Juba? Juba, 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 Juba. And I say, go. How are you doing? Good to see you, good to see you, good to see you, good to see you. How was your week? How was your, me know say you're good with emojis and I go kill me with emojis. But how was your week, Juba? How has it been? You see, a lot of persons raving for their birthday. You know, in September come a Christmas, so it is what it is. But you got the fix. But you got to fix a lot of things too. But you got to fix a lot of things too. Okay. Yeah, we all have a lot to work on. We all have a lot. Okay, Grace. We all have a lot to work on. Freestyle. We do. We all have a lot to work on. Candle. How are you doing, Candle? I think I had my water. I didn't put it here. How are you doing, Candle? Candle? Good to see you. Good to have you here. How was your week? I don't have any lesson to speak about because you would have known, well, persons would have known that I am doing the impromptu lives now. So to help with the watch time, so I have not been doing any videos, but we're still talking. You don't see it, but I see it. What is it? You can tell me. What is it that, well, this is a, what you call it now, moment. So you tell me. I'm here to learn. And you see things in me that I may not see. So you can tell me what is it. Since you have been watching my channel and I'm not aware that you're watching and you're here now, you can share with me what is it that you think I need to improve on. Tell me what is it that I need to work on. It's fine. It's fine, fine, fine. I can't read that language, but thank you so much for stopping by. If you're seeing me for the first time, I'm KC. I do inspirational lessons and I also speak about my weight loss journey. I am hosting from the beautiful island of Jamaica. So good to have you here. It is now 8:34 here in Jamaica. Very warm. Very warm, like my heart. I hope it is, okay on your side. And you can also share with me where you are joining me from. All right? So, yeah, I'm waiting on the feed. It's good to have feedback. But then I can't, well, I know how to cut my water. Yeah, I'm waiting. I will keep that in mind. Yes, definitely, definitely. Because the feedback is important on the journey, So important. The feedback is very important. We can't live our life without thinking that we are perfect, yeah? And a wise man take, feedback. Yeah. So if you have your feedback, share. Yeah, it's good. It's good. So if anyone here has any feedback for KC, I'm almost here now. And I think that I have done good for myself within the year. It was not something that I did a lot of thinking of, really, to start my channel. Like the name, everything was given to me by God, and I speak about it all the time. And just to as freestyle is saying, I'm here almost a year. I've done so many videos, over 200 videos. Some of them hit, some of them miss. I've done a lot of lives as well. Um, the same. So if it is that I've done anything that could have offended anyone, you can tell me. If it is that something you see that I can do to improve my platform, tell me. I'm fine. You can tell me. You can tell me. Let me see what's happening here. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we are here for each other, not to bring down anyone. Yeah, exactly, 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 exactly. And the energy too, because to be honest, freestyle, when you have the Spirit of God and the Spirit of His peace over you, it's not easy for persons to get you to the limit of anger, because and offend you, because you know what you're about. So sometimes when some persons speak, especially in text, you may read it a certain way to say, wait there, and it's a person that come for me. So I know you. Some of them on this platform here, as I say anything negative, they're ready for done you. Them are done you, them are block you like how they can block now. But them just like dismiss you. But you having the Spirit of the Lord with you, it helps with your peace. Yeah, it helps with your peace. And I understand too that people are just different. People personality are different. And sometimes the way how things are said may not be the way how you receive it. Especially in text message. So you saying something, you may not mean it in any or say it in any way, But just the way how mother see it come on, just how people are, I'm going to get it in a negative tone and just clap back. But the Bible, me go by the principle of God. Me not perfect, not sitting here to tell you that I'm a perfect lady, but I'm trying my best to walk in His path. Yeah, my utmost best I am trying. And He tell you that a wise man take correction. So if you have anything that you see me do and it offend you, or you think you want you can share something to improve my growth, me accept it openly, willingly. I don't feel any way about it at all. This is a hard street, as I say. People come here, people do what they want to do, say what they want to say, but at the end, it's how you take it as an individual. And I've decided not to make this be a stressor for me. As me say, it is God's will, and I'm just doing my work. Whatever I want to do, me allow Him to do it. Simple. Um, that I am telling a lot of content creators that they feel like I am telling lies. Okay, so what's your channel about though, freestyle? Let me see if I can click on it to see if freestyle will come up. Go to channel. But yeah, a lot of persons they can't, some people they can't see, like them when they say they can't see the matter in your eye but they see it on others. Some people they won't see it unless you say it, and sometimes it's not what you say but how you say it. Alright, so I'm on freestyle, but freestyle your channel does not have any content. So is it that you just go and support others? I support people, but yeah, okay, so you just support, you don't have any content. Okay, because when I just go on it, I don't say anything. Alright, so you have been supporting me, that's what you're saying. But how is it? I thought that when you said that it would be like you are supporting me, but I don't support you. I can see how that statement would be valid. You come into my channel as a content creator and I did not come back to you. That's how I interpret it. interpreted it before. But the fact that you do not have a channel, how is it that that sentence match with, somebody supporting? Um, okay, 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 yeah, okay. So not you personally, but generally saying, okay. So people should support each other. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, I get what you're saying. But yeah. But I understand. I try to support as much as possible, as we mentioned before. But if me support people and they don't support me back, it is what it is. That is it. It is what it is. Don't hold no grudge or anything against them. And me get that a lot to freestyle. As me say, me no make them something to bother me. Because sometimes you put out your video and persons who say they watch. And you know the amount of persons who come. When you look, you can go to your YouTube studio and see the time that was, granted or given to you for that video. You know, say if them say they watch a video, how is it that, you have this time? Some of them will come and comment on your videos and they don't watch it. I understand. Some of them will, as we said earlier, them like you, subscribe to you and then unsubscribe. It is what it is. Yes, definitely. I know that. Definitely. Yes, I know. Definitely. 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 And the thing about it too, how I support, because as I say, I do other things apart from YouTube. I will go on the person's platform with another device and just play out the videos. If they have playlists, I'll play out the playlist just like that. I don't see myself telling people that I'm doing something and I'm not doing it. And mind you, and as we say, it's a lot to keep up. If you have 100 people, it's a lot to keep up with everybody on that 100 list compared to you having 1,000 or 2,000, 10,000. It's hard for you to keep up. What I do sometimes, the persons who come on my live and I have not gone to their channel in a while, like Juba, I'm gonna go over Juba for a while. I'll go and watch some of his videos. But as it relates to the lives, when I am available, like the notification will come in, I go and, tune into the lives. But I support, and I know that what you do, it will come back to you. I know that. I know that. That I am. Yeah, I know that. I know that. So sometimes, as I say, I just do what I have to do. Basically, just do what I have to do, and that's what matters. And I thank you so much. Where are you watching me from, though, freestyle? Where are you watching me from? I have so many persons who connected to my channel all over the world. People from all over KC. Yeah, that's why people must have a book so they can just remember. Yeah. I don't dispute that one. The book is good. I usually like on my lives when I say that I come prepared to speak about what I would have shared. I have a book that I write in, read the proceedings of my life or lives, and the persons who I would have watched and the persons who I need to watch. I write in my book, my notepad, which is 2 pages to finish. But yeah, that is something that is good. It's strategic. Don't say that they don't. Okay, yeah. But even when you write it to freestyle, sometimes you don't. I may write down something, but then I write it down, and perhaps at the time when you tell me, I don't remember, so I have to go back to my book. Yeah. But some may say here, you have to give people grace because they go through so much on this platform. Can you imagine you coming in sometimes? We tell us say you click go in the studio to make a comment and you think say you make the comment and it is okay. Then when you go back again 4 weeks later, you see that you did not comment, and you'll be like, what? So sometimes YouTube affects us in terms of responding to people and seeing some of the comments and stuff. So yeah, you may think that oh the person is not supporting you or the person is being rude and all of that. But sometimes it's not the person, it is YouTube. Yeah. Um Hive. Yes, yes, VC. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, VC. Like in my impromptu lives, I usually say that I'm going to spend an hour, and then an hour lead to 1 hour and 15 minutes, and then you find me being there for 2 hours. But I don't know how long I can sit here with the heat because I have to turn off the fan for the live. But let's see, any other questions that you want to ask me while you're here? Any other question, anything that you are grateful for? I know that I'm grateful for a lot of things. You would have seen this week that I went on my vacations. I went to a beautiful resort which you will see more of in the video, and I enjoyed myself to the fullest. So many things. I did my hair. I love my hair now. At first it wasn't giving me that it's a vibe, but I'm loving it now. I am healthy. That is it. I'm healthy, and I am so grateful for that. I remember last year or 2 years ago, was it VC? I was bloated like a mango, and I know now that to take care of your temple is imperative. I can speak free and speak and work, live by example. Yeah, so many things, so many things. It has taught me discipline. Discipline is my word for this season. Discipline. Same answer I was talking about. Okay, okay. Yes, so discipline is my word for the season. Discipline. I know for the persons who are watching me silently, um, I thank you so much for the support. Thank you. I know that you may be multitasking just as I do at times. I thank you. I thank you. And thank you so much for stopping by Freestyle. Thank you. I trust that you have a wonderful week ahead of you. Alright? Blessings. Alright, so anyone want to? Hi Alicia, how are you? Good to see you. It's been a while. How are you doing, my dear? It's been a while. And I say song, but how are you doing, Alicia? How are you? How is the heat? I know say up of your place cooler than down here, but the heat is up. And I know we're not probably saying the heat is up there too. How is it? The heat turn right up. Jeez and peace. Me there, me turn on the fan, but the fan and the noise with the live, so I had to turn it off and open up the door. But as I mentioned earlier, Lisa, I am doing more lives now. In the week I did some impromptu lives, so the usual Saturday vibe. I come and speak about the lessons that I would have shared during the week. I am not doing that tonight because I did not do any lessons. I did lives. Yeah, so we're just talking. You can, yeah, we're just talking, asking about the week. You tell me something. The question was, how do you enjoy the fruits of your labor? So that is something we can do everything here on earth and plan up and leave for people, but it has no, it's not valid in terms of you leaving it. You're not knowing what is going to happen after you die. People come get your things and all of that. They may not take care of it as how value it as how you would have. What you know of is what you can do in the present moment. and is eat and be merry. So I just want to know, what is it that you do? That was a question. What, how is it that you enjoy the fruits of your labor? So, okay, so which day you plan to go? Yeah, it's impromptu, so I just go on. Like I started it since this week. I went Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I didn't go Friday, and I went last week Wednesday. So whenever, because I am here doing some other projects too, so me just sit down, turn on and do lives. I went out on a resort last week and I did it too. So there is no set time. It's like when I'm Saturday night live at 8 o'clock. There is no set time for the impromptu lives. Hi Lady Keish, how are you doing? How do you enjoy the fruits of your labor, Lady Keish? How you enjoy it? Everybody enjoy the fruits of their labor in different ways. Me know say me eat and be merry and go out and laugh. Yeah. How do you enjoy yours? VC said that she spend time with family and friends, travel and eat. Yeah, that's what I remember. So, yeah, tell me how you wanna enjoy the fruits down the labor. You know, work hard, you know. So you have to enjoy a little bit of what I work for. Sometimes a lot of people may say, oh, me I work, me no know what me I work for. And you get so depressed and say, why me work? Because I just hand to mouth. Whenever I feel a way there, I just hand to mouth. And sometimes when I look into it, you know, and I really hand to mouth, but it's how you prioritize your earnings. So just like when you get your pay, you take out your tithes, yeah? You can take out 5% to do something for yourself too. If it is that you're going to buy less rice, less flour, and less meat, you can do something for yourself. You have to be deliberate in doing something for yourself. And mind you, sometimes we may not be able to afford it every month, or if you get paid every week, or however you get paid, but you can do it. Do it, make it be a priority if you want to do it a quarter or however, but just do something for yourself. Take a little drive out to the river, just lay down under the tree. Yeah, send my two kids to university. Okay, that's yeah, lovely. Lovely. So you take, but how do you enjoy? That's you enjoying. Well, I guess I understand to some extent what you're saying, Lady Keish, that you're enjoying, you're seeing the benefits of the fruits of your labor by sending your kids to school. But you as the individual, Lady Keish, what do you do to enjoy it for yourself? Anything you do for yourself? I love that too. You know, long I don't go to the river though. A long time gone are the days we used to go river every Sunday, but the river now where we used to go is polluted. But I know that there are other rivers in Jamaica that you can go. I haven't gone to one in years, Licia. Years. Um, Budget. Thank you so much for stopping by. How are you? The question is budget. How do you enjoy the fruits of your labor? That's what we're talking about. How do you enjoy the fruits of your labor? That is something. Think about it. A lot of times we do things and we really don't do anything for ourselves. You know, we do it for family, friends, and all. But when you look into it, we really and truly don't do anything for ourselves. So me would be doing, and me have to be mindful, me I speak, but I'm also speaking for myself. Sometimes we look at other person's situations and all the other things that need to be done in, for family and friends. But then when you look at all those things, sometimes you really left out yourself. You don't get, you see years pass by and you don't do nothing for yourself. You become an old person and only have wishful memories. I could have done this. I should have done this. this, that, but nothing came to fruition because we weren't deliberate about it. And when you get old, some of the things then just aren't gonna be the same at that time. I think when you're old, climbing the falls is the same as you climbing the falls when you're in your 20s or 30s. Are you jumping off a cliff or traveling to Europe or wherever is the same. You walk with stick and a bend and you have back problem, foot problem. You think it's gonna be the same? Um, right now my mother is with me. No, so we go out to dinner and barbecue. When my mother is not here, it's just work. Okay, so at least there is a little change. You're spending time with mommy to go out and sit down and eat with her. These are the memories that you're going to have to live with. Spending time with your mom, which is good. Which is good, and make the best use of it. If you can take pictures, they take pictures and post them, like frame them, but good. Yeah, a lot of persons don't have no mother, they don't have no family, so it's good that you have a mom and you can go out with her. And some people, they have moms but they don't have good relationships. So yeah, that's good. That's good. And you just work. You're a workaholic. Yes, I know, I understand. But you just have to take some time. If it is, you have to have a balance. Yeah? So you take some time if it is. I don't know, whatever. I like to eat, go out and eat and travel. Yes, if you say, just like I said, my birthday is coming up. And my friend said, oh, KC, you know, there's a place in this place, you know, we can do it. So here, you know, so I save the date. I save the date. So you know, say when the day they come, I have something to look forward to. Because she understands, say, that's how I am. And we plan to work on that. But we have to take a little break, pause a little, then go again. Pause and go. We can't just work. The reality is we work, we give people with money, we have the big plan for with family, like with our kids and all of that. And then when you give them, I was talking about the inheritance, you're working and doing so much, and sometimes the words that come from their mouth to you is that I never tell you to do it. And that is the plain truth. They will tell you that, they never tell you to do it. You find it so important for them to get a better life because you didn't grow that way, and you're looking. I am around students all the time, and some of them are living their parents' dream. That is not their dream. So their parents' dream is for them to go to the law school, or for them to go to university to do engineering, or to be a doctor or whatever. But when they're on the university, you see them sit down and then just abund their weed. Some nice little innocent girls, you know, you see them abund their weed. A class them for them, you know, but they're under tree about weed. And when at exam time and stuff, that's the time you see them go and like them and do something. And when you get the report, it's failure, and them tell you say, but I didn't tell you to do that. They find all the excuse on the lecturers and everything, but they contribute a lot to their results. So sometimes in life, too, the things that we want is not for us to like to force on others. Everybody have their own choices. That is something that we all, God gave us, is our free will. And also, as we say over by the Bible principle, we are to enjoy the fruits of our labor. But just exercise wisdom while we're doing it. My birthday is next month, Licia. All the Libras in the house. Libras in the house. Hey! Hi, Jamal. Thank you so much for stopping by, Jamal. Thank you. My daughter start telling me, ah, Tio, you see? You see that, Lisa? She I tell us she never, yeah, so you feel use up your son, you know. Because they are growing into their own personality. They're becoming their own. So we can push what we think they want for themselves. We can do as much as possible to guide them along the way. But trust me, may I tell you, me go through a whole lot of those things daily. To see parents, because you know you work hard, you go to school sometimes, the reality, your reality, you know, you have to go to school when them in your belly, or sometimes, you know, when they're smaller and you have to leave them at daycare and all of that. And you go through the process to get your whatever education. And you come together now, you and the daddy, so the daddy is successful, mommy is successful. So they want them picnic to be successful too. Yes, anybody would want that. But the reality is that they just want to find their own on their own. Yeah, we just there to guide them along the way. I'm going. I have a teenage son. I am going through it. Me just have to guide him. But when him get to that stage, him just have to make a decision. What I need to do to be my heart at peace is to know that I've done my best. I've done the best of my ability to give you a fair chance in life. You can't feel guilty about your action. Your action, we do everything. Is up to you. And it's hard. Even like with other, you can imagine you work out a soul case and you take up your hard-earned money and you give them and you say, but how you never use it for do this or how you never do that. Then go say, but me never, after me never tell us if you do it, now you take up here and give me, or you take it up on your head think I it me want. How do you digest that? How do you digest that you are thinking? And it's so hard. Like the other day I was having this conversation that we really can't force people into what they don't want, you know. Nothing at all, just generally speaking, because I may be here and it is so important for us to understand that God does not force us either. You see, and me tell you that the peace of God is with me. So anything you come with, you could come to talk about me till to the dirt. You're not going to, you're going to do it, but you're not going to get anything from it because I know who I am and whose I am. So if it is that, and it goes right across the board. So if it is that I am speaking to you about something, generally speaking about the Lord, and you don't want it, I'm here showing us my Bible over there, so showing you scripture to scripture. Me can tell you through, take you through testimony, everything, and you don't want it. I am not going to force you. Period. Me no know, it's just me, I'm not going to force you. And we can back it up with the principle of God, you know, force me. So in anything, even in your love life, if you have somebody and them go one way and you go the next way, don't force nobody to do nothing what them don't want to do. Because in the long run, that's where we're going to get problem. The same statement, me never, and you tell me to do it after me never ask you this. And you want it. Yeah. So it is important. We say anything we're doing, you can back it up with the word of God. Back it up. And then say your back, brother, back it up with scripture. So yeah, it goes right across the board. You pick them where you think say you do everything them same one. When they grow up big, the effort where you put in at them for do this, for do that, for do that. God help we. We call them till thy kingdom come. Them come when them ready. You know, sometimes when you grow up and you hear a parent call, you have to run, go. If you ever think, then say, make me spit and the spit dry up, you get so lick. But as they call you, you have to answer to say, come in. And when you come in, you should come. But them pick me, you call them, then sit down, and then take 5 minutes, 10 minutes to come to you because what? They're doing what is important to them. No urgency is on you. None. And some of them is just on the TikTok. They're on TikTok or they're playing Robot Blocks or whatever. No urgencies on you. And gone are the days where we have with parents and we say we now put the parents in a no home or whatever. Nowadays with them pick there, I just back start each year them a put in a home. Nobody not sitting down and giving you any TLC, you know. So that's why I said that. I don't know where it came from, but enjoy the fruits of your labor. So when you get old, you can reminisce and it give you a little more life. You can sit down and laugh to yourself and just a laugh because this is a medicine that we need to, to carry on. Just laugh because it's a cold, cold world out there. My son loves money. So I tell him, you have to go to university. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And if you do that to him, Lady Keisha, and him no want to take in, you just have to be content, with yourself to know that you do everything you could possibly do to get him, into a better life. And if him no want to, I just say go. I just say go. It's just life. It's just life. And when he earning money, years to come, when him are earning money, he should remember, mommy say, and mommy make this possible, because a lot of us, the parents couldn't afford to send us to university or even to send us to college or, wherever. We have to leave school, get a job, and to get back ourselves in a school. That was a lot of us reality. The parents couldn't afford it, including myself. So when you see your parents, you are doing that, that's a big deal for your kids to have a mommy like you to look out for their education like that. Some parents, even when they have it, because them go through that reality, them grow up to make them kids come experience that reality too. But you're different. You're funding his education, which is a big deal. And I hope that him look at it as a big deal too. So, you can enjoy some of his fruits too. When him start work and have, he must can say, mommy, it's date night, come we could go there. So, or him can call and say, what size you wear again? Or, you paid this already, let me pay it for you. Yeah, I hope that. Because sometimes them go through and them really not over your side anymore. But it's a big deal. It's a good thing that you're doing, my dear. Big up yourself, yeah? Big up, big up. Big up yourself. Alright, Jamal, we're just talking about the fruits of our labor. How is it that you enjoy the fruits of your labor? So, that's the conversation we're having here today. As I mentioned earlier, I did not do any lessons for this week. I did impromptu lives, which helps more with my watch time. So usually on a Saturday night I'll do my review. I don't have any review now, so we're just having a little conversation. So you can share with me how you something. And sometimes like I was reading the book of Job the other day, like in devotion, and that are the same thing, that you do not force people into anything and you should be in alignment. You see, any environment you're in, it should be aligned with your godly principle. There should be no force, there should be no confusion. And I say that to say that, you see, Job was going through a whole lot. Remember, Job's wife meet him when he, a Job, a wealthy man. And if you see Job go through him thing, and the same wife will be your soulmate, your companion, your nurturing partner. If Job wasn't a strong man in God, Job would lose his life because of that wife. The wife tell him, say, why don't you curse God? And can you believe it? That in everything, in a situation, Job did not listen to the voices of, the people who are the voice of the person who would be closest to him. And that's why I say you should be in alignment. Sometimes you're going through your situation and you have the wrong energy around you. But you see, once you stand rooted and grounded in the word of God, nothing can move you. So listen to that. You have your partner. You think that your partner should be on the knees with you and praying and fasting and all of that, or giving you good encouragement and all. But then the person say, no, cause God I live. What you not do? It's the same thing with Lot, remember? And just the heart of the wife want to look back over Sodom. God see the heart, and that was it. So sometimes when I look on some things I may say, you see, whenever God at work, just allow God to work, because things are going to happen that you really can't fathom, but you know that things happen according to His will. So don't be dismayed, don't be disgruntled or angry about the situation. Him knew ahead, just like me say, him know that the lady heart was not clean, and she just cut off. God said, walk, don't look back, but she look back in her heart. So my thing is to search them before they come to me. And even like in your space, you would want to think that persons around you are in alignment. But the reality is that you are not going to know if the person is in alignment until something should happen to you. Sometimes it's sad, but you may see a partner get sick and then the next partner start treat them bad. You may see some persons you're working with for so many years then get established. Esther, establish. You know what I want there? And when the person gets established per se, they don't remember you anymore. So many things. Some persons you may see you walking, even your Christian life you used to be, and them into you and telling you congratulations, and then they are no more. Why would you get, like, sometimes you have to think about it to say, yeah, you can't understand, but just it's not for you to understand, but for you to accept and move on. Hi 5G, thank you so much for stopping by, my darling. Thank you, thank you. We're just having our open discussion here. What is it that, one of the question is, how do you enjoy the fruits of your labor? You can let us know in the chat, and just for us to be in alignment with the word of God. Yeah, so that's what we're talking about here. Yeah, yeah. And that is it. So VC is there, VC. And just to say that persons who are on TikTok, you can see VC there on TikTok. She's doing well on TikTok. So if you happen to have TikTok, you can visit VC. It's the same name she uses over there. So you can visit her on TikTok. Very interesting vlogs she do there. Right. Yeah, she told big TikToker now. Big TikTok. When I say big TikToker, she a go on with herself over there. What did I say? YouTuber hold on her. YouTuber hold her down, because some of the things that she would have posted here, you don't see it get the traction as how it is on TikTok. Yeah. So she'll go on, she'll do her thing. So if you're there, yes, Alicia, go check her out. Yeah, man. So if you're there, you can check her out. I do TikTok too, but not so much. I don't really like the energy over TikTok. Yeah. But I do it sometimes. Maybe my mind may change along the way, but not really my thing. I do it. I may get more traction over there too, but I'm not consistent on that platform. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, so we're having a little conversation. I'm here 1 hour and 15 minutes now. Sometimes I say all the time I come in here and say whatever, but it's not. It's not as is. Mr. May I stay here for 1 hour, gone over the 1 hour, but yeah, I can go an hour and a half. Yeah, but I think that it is important. Sometimes we're doing things and we're not even mindful of what we're doing until we speak about it. So we can say, when was the last time you cried? And you ever think about it? When was the last time you cried? Like feeling overwhelmed with joy and happiness, or just feeling pain? When was the last time? Like, we should be open to speak about it. That yes, it's okay to cry, just as though it's okay to laugh and to be mellow and all of that. It's okay to cry. It's okay to cry. For Jesus himself cried, wept, and only him alone understand the language of what's happening here. But it's okay to say that, yeah, I felt low and down and I cried. And you saying that, expressing yourself, can motivate someone else too in that weak moment. Like we say, it's a weak moment, but tears is a language that God understands. Sometimes we cry for joy. We cry for joy recently, just cry for joy. Sometimes when you ever have this crying, like you don't want it to come in. Me tell a different type of cry them. I'm tell a different type of cry, or maybe hurt. Sometimes some things hurt and your throat just stuck, like you can't swallow. You ever feel it? You can't swallow. You just stuck, and you just have to cry. When you start cry, you feel it a release. You have the next cry till you don't want to cry, just it tears them just a run, like a run and run. I wonder say, what is happening? It's so uncontrollable. Why am I crying like this? And you just it a run and run and run like flood. Like, and sometimes you just a stare and you just start crying. Sometimes you all a laugh and you cry. This is a joy now. You laugh and you cry. Like, so many things. Sometimes you hear a good news and you say, oh my, how you express yourself, and then you just start crying. Like if sometimes you're praying and you're crying. Yeah. And sometimes you just don't see somebody for a long time, and the fact that you see them and they look well, you start crying. Sometimes because somebody else is crying, you start crying. Like, that is my thing. Me don't like see when people bawl, because oh, and I don't like to hear like sorrowful stories or to see things. Even though I do it, I do a lot of things there. I do charity. So when we go out and we see people that are in dire need and all, and my team, there is a lady on my team, Marity, when she see those situations, Miss Clark, I can't take it, I can't take it, I can't take it. And when she starts say that, no, me just start ball. That man say, yeah, we're here to encourage and to motivate and all. But I know I understand how she is. When she see them, and maybe she's just appreciative of her life to say that, thank God I am not here, but I'm able to help. But yeah, those are the different types of cry. Let me see. But it's been a long while I don't cry. Wow! Me a run go follow her just okay, Alicia. Me easy to cry. You go see a pure niceness over there with VC. Um yeah, pure niceness, yeah. But it's good. It's good, it's good. And it cleans your eye. You know that tears cleanse the eyes? Yeah. So sometimes it's good to cry. Crying is good. Crying is good. And I don't think you're weak when you cry. I don't think you're weak. Not a cry baby, no. I'm not saying that you should be having pity party and all of them something there. But sometimes, situations may come about where you can't hold back, you just have to cry. Yeah. And you should be open to say that, you do it. It's not something you should be ashamed of to share that you cry. Not saying anything. And men do cry too. It's okay for men to cry. So when a man expressing himself, I see most men or some men, when they are getting married, they cry. You wonder. Sometimes when persons are speaking, like men speaking about the word of God, they do express that in tears. Yeah. Oh, you know see, when I run go back, me say on the fast like when I run go. And we see them your finger them fast, Oh gosh. But yeah, you see, you're going to love it over there, man. You're going to love it. You're going to love it over there. You're going to love it. She'll go on with herself over there. Oh, it's a mosquito. A lot of mosquitoes. And sometimes them pitch on you and you not even feel it until them get big. You see them a try fly when they can't fly. So we have the heat and we have mosquitoes. Can you believe that? Heat and then mosquitoes. But yeah, I enjoy. What did you guys cook this evening? Any soup? Saturday evening now anytime hot, some people are cook soup. Any soup? I didn't eat any soup today. No soup. Just eat a little wrap with a veggie wrap. Yeah, me just thirsty, just a thirst, me just a drink water, so I drink water, so I drink water. Jeez, But it's a good thing to drink water. It's a good thing. I realized a drastic change in my life when we stopped drink soda. I eat up the other day. Like sometimes, not gonna lie, sometimes even when I was at the resort, me nibble and dibble. So me eat some muffins and burgers and fries and then something there. Me I telling you, say me eat. I should have vlogged something though. I was thinking to myself like, really, when you go to a fine dining restaurant, they little food they can't full your belly. Me order salmon and one little piece of salmon, so me not exaggerate. One little salmon and one tubes of vegetable me get. I mean I say, me could have take my money say me I go out, even though my money me take to go, but just as a regular restaurant. And they go give me one little tube of food. We don't must get up. In Jamaica, we don't deal with that. We want our money's worth. But, I mean, each, but I said different things for different folks. But I want a little tup of something. And then one little tup of vegetable. And then, when it's a 5-star restaurant, so, it's a 3-course meal. So, them expect and I understand how it is, because you're going to get a little this, that, and then the dessert. So then can go full up your stomach with, all of it like that. I have to go now, so good night. Okay, Keisha, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you. And I wish for you a blessed and a productive week now, alright? Alright guys, yeah, so I had a little bit of food there, but overall the food was okay. But when I look at it, I say I couldn't take myself to go out and to go buy that. I have to know the review of the food before I go buy food. Yeah, I want my money's worth. So I tell us and my friend say, oh KC, I'm gonna put this in the calendar because we're going to that restaurant. I say, sure, I'm here. Because once we say ready, she has to me I come. Yeah. So, and when I asked about the food, and her response was like, yeah, the food enough. You can even take it home and all of that. And I looked at the ambience, it's nice and elegant. So I'm looking forward to that dinner date. Yeah. Yeah. So as I was sharing, guys, I've been here for almost an hour and a half. Just to be content, we have looked on so many things here without any notepad, right? Just for us to be content in our situations and for us to align our lives with the principle of God, and also to enjoy the fruits of our labor. Enjoy the fruits of our labor to the fullest. And just as I said, just to be content, the Lord is not going to put you in anything at all. Or when a situation look dire, He's not going to put you in anything that He will not take you through. He will strengthen you and guide you. What you need to do is to allow Him to do it, to trust Him. Because what I realize is that sometimes when problems come our way, we just want to fix it. And I'm speaking to myself too. Sometimes I'm here thinking like, oh my gosh, I'm off budget. What am I going to do? And then I have to pinch myself like, I gotta speak to me and I say, can me see I ever feel it? Like, sit down, man. Like when I look back on like previous months where I was way off and it come true for me. And this month when me not so way off my work myself, like the thought just come to me like, sit down and not fear thing for worry about. If you do it, then he can do it again. Leave it alone. You put it to him, you will sort it out. So leave it alone. And sometimes when I look, as I was sharing at the hotel, that the birds them they don't worry about nothing. They just know their assignment to get up, come sing for we and eat and go back wherever them a go. You think they must sit down and worry themselves, say, boy, what am I going to eat tomorrow? Wonder if grain's gonna be on the ground or if fruit's gonna be in the tree. You think them a worry themselves, or we alone take ourselves and not believe in the word of God. And I get up and I fret say, this a go happen, that a go happen. Just leave it. Leave it in the hands of the Lord. Leave it. Don't plan out your life. Sometimes, as me say, me can talk about that real my life. Me plan out my life, but my life gonna show me say I'm not in control. There's again. You can't plan out and I don't feel. I feel life. So everything when me plan go upside down. But I know that he only give good gifts. And all the gifts, everything that may happen in my life are from God, and me can attest that they're good. Even like when in the time where want this a gift at this time, but getting older, becoming more mature, you can understand more that it is indeed good. So just allow the Lord to take the driving seat of your life. In all things, just remember to be thankful. Just remember to give Him the first praise in the morning. I know that in this world that we are living in, it's sometimes difficult for us to give Him the first praise. We get up and the first thing we do is to check our messages or to check who like our status and who is on WhatsApp status and whatever. We don't take the time to say thank you or to go on our knees and to pray or to delve into the Word of God. Our first response in the morning is to check the phone. And if it is that you find yourself in that, just be mindful, try to be mindful and to prioritize reading the Word. You have this little song that I would have shared in my episode, in my series, New Believers Basic. If it is that you have not yet watched that series, please, it is on my channel. I'm going to put it in a playlist so you can watch it all, like the 5 episodes. So read your Bible, pray every day. They go hand in hand. Read your Bible and pray every day. I don't know for you, but when I get up and I don't read my Bible or pray, my day is messed up. It is so messed up. So make it a part of your daily living to seek the Lord first in everything that you do. Put him first in every situation, and just trust and believe that he is with you. He will never leave you, nor will he forsake you. All right, I don't know when. I'm not going to do any impromptu live tomorrow, but I will definitely do for the rest of the week. Oh yeah, I'll try my best to do for the rest of the week. Yeah. So until then, remember to inspire someone along the way by doing simple things. It could be a word of encouragement, a smile, a good morning, whatever it is. Just remember to inspire someone. So if you have stopped by to like the live, good night, Licia. Good night. Good night. If you had stopped by to like the live, or even if you're in the bushes listening me, I thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate your time spent, and just continue to be blessed, to do good, and remember that good will follow you. Until next time, remember to inspire someone. All right, bye.